I did it my third year of college. My parents were not happy. They were like, what the hell am I doing? So they saw me going to TI2 or DreamHack that year, and like I kind of hit it all for them because like they wanted to be a good little like good kid and like become a doctor. I was like doing pre-med, and my third year I already played Dota 1. Dota 2 came out. I started spamming it, and then I got like decent, and then I got invited to TI2 with the team. Yeah, so they were like not happy. They were like, what is this? Stop wasting your time. So yeah.
Yeah. And did you win them over eventually?
Yeah, I think eventually. I mean, it took a long time. Like I kept saying I'm gonna quit next year, but then in my heart I'm like, this is more fun than real life.
My parents, they pretty support me from the beginning. So there's no drama there. They just very happy I can make it and I can play some events.
My grandma was really harsh on me about studying, and he was she was not letting me play Dota at all. She was like, if you want to play, you need to go to university with a really great grade, so you have it for free, because we cannot afford the studying for you, and I needed to study as well. So I did both. But in the end, after I win in New York, I just say I won $20K, sorry, I'm out. And she's like, yeah, fine, do what you do.
At first, they don't have much idea how the event goes, and when they saw me in the stream, I get they kind of get shocked for a bit, oh yeah, these are video games I played for. So it's quite big. So yeah.
When did your family understand that what you could go on to achieve and what you could do in Dota?
At the moment, when I got team back then in my hometown, then I got contract and I earn money a little bit, and that's the time they see how dedicated I am in Dota. So yeah, I think around 2017 from what I remember, and they just fully supported me.
I mean, before they were both supportive and a little against it, and then once you started traveling and I suppose making money and having more success than just playing pub games, they became only supportive, I would say. Mm-hmm. And they were really happy for me. My brother and my mom came to my first LAN in Heroes of Newerth in Thailand, or the first international LAN, when I was 16, I think I was. So that was really fun. And people were quite surprised or amazed that you could make a living out of it. And a lot of my parents' friends would joke and be like, haha, maybe I should start playing, And I'm like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Try your luck.
Give it a try, yeah.
Yeah. So people were very happy, I would say, to support me in that sense. But I was also quite young. I think it might be different if you're in university and you're like jumping out to start a Dota career versus when you're 16, 17 and you're just playing games anyway.
My family, they wanted to make sure I had a backup plan because I was in university, and they didn't really believe it could be a job because it wasn't really back then. So the plan was always as long as I'm going to school, and eventually it's as long as you can go back to school, and eventually it was oh, okay. You can, I had a good year on Cloud9 or Dignitas or something. I was okay, I want to try full-time for a year, and then it was a good year, and I just went full-time completely.
Excellent. I supported you from there?
Yeah.
I mean, in the start, since there wasn't any real money to get, it all started with Dota 2, so my parents were fully against it, obviously. They didn't understand it, the whole concept, first generation esports. But by the time I played with NAVI in TI3, everything changed. There was a full acceptance, everything was legitimized at that point. So from that point, it became a cool thing and a legitimate thing. Before it was a ridiculous thing, obviously. So,
fair enough. Yeah.
Some dude playing video games, for nobody understood. Back then, esports was it was not understood.
Yeah.
It was not mainstream, not even anything. It was a super small thing overall.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how it went.